Wike still is suffering from the hangover of his Thuggis reign in River State. He still thinks that he is still governor. He lacks emotional intelligence. Whether you like it or not, Wike's behavior so far in the public space is that of a talk. What brought him here? What made him a minister? Because he actively participated in rigging. That's it, nothing else. The current government is composed of the benefactor of state capture. And that's why the country is not at peace. Everybody knows right now that the president is tense due to the actions of the US president. Most people are lying low. There is nothing to be gained by starting a war with the military. Everybody is quietly trying to see how they can be gentle enough not to anger the Americans, and then suddenly we have Wike and his madness. This is the same Wike who have been trying to undermine your position.
This will not be small thing. Dr. Katch Onanuju, he don't finish Wike on this. Wow. Wike is hiding his shame. Do you understand? With what happens in these few days, what Wike has done, these confrontations, verbal abuse between Wike and this military naval officer, spark a lot of reaction, debate. A lot of persons don't finish Wike with different languages. They don't insult, abuse Wike tire. No. It's a disgrace. Wallahi. Anyways, just listen to what Dr. Katch Onanuju said. Call Wike all sort of names. Wike will see this video, will be ashamed. But it is good though, so that you can learn how to conduct yourself, how to actually behave yourself, especially as a minister. You are in public official, as in you are public official duty, so you need to know how to conduct yourself. Very important. Do you know the position? It's just like you are still a governor. You are still a governor of another state. You left you be a governor of your state. It's like now you are a governor on another state. Do you know that power? Do you know the position, the level you are? You be a governor of your state. You left your state. You now be a governor of another person's state. And you are behaving in this manner, make a lot of people talking down on you, insulting you, abusing you. Just for you, this video is just for you to learn. Believe you have learned your lesson. Next time you know how to conduct yourself. Just listen to this video from Dr. Katch Onanuju. Another thing he said on this video, very, very important. But don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be your guide on for me now. Let's go.
He lacks emotional intelligence. Everybody knows right now that the president is tense due to the actions of the US president. Wanting it to get its act in order and stop the genocide against Christians. That's why you've seen a lot of people have toned down all sorts of politicking, only for Wike to now want to start a war with the military. It doesn't help. So right now, things are not very, very clean in the country. The reasons you're talking about coup is there is a lot of discontent against the president. A section of the military are not happy. That's why you saw them even planning a coup. What you now need is peace with the remainder of the military. You don't need to start a war with the military. And don't forget, this is a property that the owner got approvals, due approvals from the FCT to build. And he has gone far. Like you see, Wike still is suffering from the hangover of his Thuggis reign in River State. He still thinks that he is still governor. Whether you like it or not, Wike's behavior so far in the public space is that of a talk. And what we need, what brought him here, what made him a minister, because he actively participated in rigging. That's it, nothing else. Nothing good made him minister, because he rigged. This is his only claim to fame, to have gotten the presidential nomination to be minister. And that's what we're saying. The current government is composed of the benefactor of state capture. And that's why the country is not at peace. Right now you have international interrogation of what's going on in Nigeria. Most people are lying low. There is nothing to be gained by starting a war with the military. These are properties that the military legally got papers for. And the man has sunk a lot of money into it. Then Wike went there and they said no. He sent people there and they said, listen, we have started building in line with the approvals given to us by the FCDA. The people for FCDA say, are you sure you have approval? They say yes. Bring the paper, let us see. They brought the papers and gave to FCDA. Wike looked at it, he said, no. I hereby revoke There are processes for revoking properties and things that you gave approvals to. When you revoke, you will also tell them you will take so and so place. Such things didn't happen. And then he just said he revoked. And they said that we're selling the properties to who he wants. Even there had been some private agreement between Wike and these military developers that they will concede something as much as 18 hectares to a group that Wike is interested. And the people agree because the land is vast. And they went on to start developing the ones that they have money for. Only for Wike to come in the middle, send people, and after the people showed them the papers, approvals from FCDA for them to commence work. When you give approval, what you're telling the builder to do is to put money to the site. Now you say you want to revoke it. You're not revoking it for the public interest. No. You're revoking it to give to your cronies or to give someone that paper. Good. Why is Wike going after these green areas that were gardens before? Because the other ones he wanted to just outrightly, council had issues. So he's now looking to cancel the green areas and then repurpose them. Instead of them being green areas that are used for outside recreations like bars and everything, you now want to repurpose them for estates. There's nothing wrong with that. But whoever you're taking their property from, there are processes. You will call the people and say, we're taking this from you, but we will compensate you with so and so and so. Now, these military big people now have their juniors who serve them currently in positions of authority. There is no way those juniors who also are privy to the discussion will allow their seniors and their bosses to be humiliated by this minister that lacks emotional intelligence. Wike has become an embarrassment for this government. At a time like this, when the country is in turmoil, yes, the gradual killings, Christian genocide has been going on, but it didn't start under Tinubu. It was officially aided by government under Buhari. There is nothing like farmers' headers crisis. No, it was a push to gain land. As I said earlier, when the crisis happened in 2015 in Mali, President Buhari was among leaders of West Africa that were signatories to that 2015 agreement. Instead of working to implement the 2015 agreement in Mali, no, Buhari sought ways to bring those refugees from across West Africa into Nigeria. There is no law that says if you bring people, you have to kill Nigerians, you have to call it jihad, shout Allah Akbar before you kill people. No, as a way to take their land. The ones who are not killed are headed into refugee camps, while outsiders and foreigners take over their lands. This is the problem the international community are now demanding that Nigeria put a stop to. So it has tensed up everywhere in our country. And we expect everybody to be calm. That's why, most of the ministers you hear talk, this is the first time they've ever spoken in public since the Trump rebuke of the Tinubu administration for not doing anything in regards to Christian genocide across the Middle East.
Absolutely, most of them haven't said anything in public after.
They have not said it because of how very weighty this American challenge on us is. The government thought it could do denial, but we have also told the government privately that the more you engage in denial, the more the Americans will believe that this administration is not the current administration, it's not the correct one that can work with the international community towards ending this genocide, and so they will demand for regime change.
I was going to mention
everybody be calm.
The U.S. House of Rep member already said something about regime change if this persists.
That is exactly what I'm telling you. That's why everybody is calm down. That's why you've not had any minister talk. Everybody have been quiet, trying to work underneath. But look at Wike. That's why I told you earlier, he lacks emotional intelligence. Anybody with emotional intelligence right now knows that the game to play is bring down the pressure. If you notice, the government is not saying anything. The government have been advised that it's either you do the correct thing or you will be seen as being complicit with the Fulani. Because I told you earlier, the relation of duty amounts to criminal negligence, and negligence is a criminal offense. So Tinubu's incompetence in managing the Fulani jihad is the reason why the international community are asking that it's either Tinubu stop it or the Americans say they will come here and take out those people. We know the only people committing crisis are people who are with government. If you go to the east and say who are the terrorists, you will say that they are elements of the Buhari administration. That is the truth. The Americans know how to investigate and find out what the truth is. That's why since Americans say they are coming here to catch and deal with the terrorists, the only people complaining against American coming are the Fulani. Not everybody in the north, not the Hausa, not the Birom, not the Bagi, not the TV, not the Idoma, not the Kanuri. It is only the Fulani. Democracy is a game of numbers, and they don't like to have the numbers. All the advantages that they've gotten through the days of the military, they can maintain those entitlement positions when they don't have numbers to sustain such in a democracy. And that's why you see them levying war against the rest of Nigeria as a strategy to seize Nigeria by force. And that's why you saw this crisis. And how is it that we are this weak? Nigeria is a Christian majority country till tomorrow. But you see, as I said earlier, the cascade of coups that occurred when Buhari made sure Ekweme, a Christian, didn't emerge after Shagari. That coup was followed by Babangida's coup and Abacha coup. Those three coups plus the Abdul Salami rule made sure that Christians were written out of existence in Nigeria through decrees. And that's how, in a democracy, those who wanted to implement those fraudulent assertions and positions that were written into decrees by soldiers, they could not do that, and that's the reason why you have this violence. So, yes, the country is currently at a place it has never been before. Most Nigerians are begging Trump to hurry up, this is coming. But I also understand we are being careful. We are waiting. The statement from the US president excites the majority of Nigerians who believe that their country has been captured by a Sunni minority, who now seeks to cleanse the Christians from the Christian states of Taraba, of Benue, of states like Nasarawa, states like Plateau, areas like Satan Borono, Satan Gombe, Satan Kaduna, where you saw massive ethnic cleansings under the Buhari administration. So these are the things that we are complaining against. And I believe anybody who means well for Nigeria should understand that those cries are genuine. And now the country is gentle. You can see everybody is quietly trying to see how they can be gentle enough not to anger the Americans. And then suddenly we have Wike and his madness. This is the same Wike who have been trying to undermine your position. Don't forget that. Wike has now become an existential threat to our democracy, and I don't think that serves him well. That's why most Nigerians don't like him.
Wow. Dr. Katch, Onanuju, you don't finish Wike on this. Wow. Thuggis. You don't finish Wike on this. You see, when Wike is like Wike is a god of his own, he's a man-made god. After God, Tinubu, after Tinubu, Wike. And if you are looking for, it's like they are the representative of God. God forbid they are not. I'm just kidding. So they are man-made God, self-made God. And it be Wike and Tinubu. You see, when people continuously complaining about individual like this, the whole Nigerians now complaining about Tinubu, complaining about Wike, you know that these people are not good. They are bad in nature, bad in everything. Do you understand? Yes, some people are there also supporting them. Some people like there, but there is no way, no matter who you are, even a madman on the street, they have friends. Madman on the street, they have their own mad fellow friends. So no matter who you are, you have your friends, you have your followers. And you are there because your followers are there because of you. So they will always be loyal to you. But anybody who is not your friends, who is not your loyalist, who does not have any benefit from anything to benefit from you, they are the one that will tell you the truth. They'll tell you the whole truth so that you can learn. Those your friends, because what they are gaining from you, they will not tell you the truth. Do you understand? Even if you are mad on the street, you decided to strip yourself naked, or those people, they know what you are doing is wrong. They will not advise you to put on your clothes on. Do you understand? Because they know when they advise you to put on your clothes, you can react and decided to punish them because they are under you. So they will just leave you to do your thing and follow you. At the end, they will still come and defend you. See, it is good. And sometimes it is good to naked and to receive natural air. Now it is good. Sometimes you just have to behave like that. It's fun. So they will still come and defend you. Do you understand? That's how it is. But When people, like I said, continuously complaining about you, you are not the only one in the country. Whenever they mention something bad, they call your name. When things are wrong, they call your name. They never call your name when things are good. Every time. Even if you are doing good, the bad side of you is taking over the good side of you. People do not see the good side of you. Rather, they see the other side of you. And that other side of you is what they will use to identify you, which is very wrong. Is what Wike is doing. It is person like Wike. So this power is transient. You cannot be in power forever. It will be too wrong or too bad, worse, when you leave this office tomorrow and in the politics of Nigeria, you are nowhere to be found. With this, your political, with the level you have gotten to in politics of Nigeria, you should do it well. When you leave office tomorrow, people will come for you for advice. People will come for you for this, for that. But if Wike leave office tomorrow, people will use it and play politics. People will use it to play politics. What he's doing now, they'll play you. But yeah, that time you have money already, but it shouldn't be. Do you understand? Look at Obasanjo today now. A person like Obasanjo is well respected home and abroad. Home and abroad is well respected. He behave himself anywhere he found himself. He behave himself because of the way he lived in life from the beginning during the military regime and civilian regime as a president. So today Obasanjo is well respected home and abroad. Do you understand? So somebody like Wike, there are many like that people like that, they are not supposed to be in government. They are not supposed to be in government. Just go make money, do your personal business. Fine. You're not in government, that politics that has to do with welfare of Nigeria. You are leading a group of persons. You are leading, people are under you, looking up to you. You are behaving in this manner, not in politics. People like Wike, people like Tinubu, they don't supposed to be in politics. They are not supposed to be a politician. That is not how to play politics. You just go and be doing your personal business. Your business, nobody should come and buy credit for you. No, you advise your workers. Nobody should buy credit. Any workers who sells on credit, who disobey you, you discipline the person. You have that capacity to discipline them so that they will not run your business. They will not run you out of business. Do you understand? That's it. Not in politics. Not in politics, but because of the way politics of Nigeria is being played, and if you are too gentle today, Nigeria politics is not for you. And they now replace the narrative opposite. It's not opposite. So it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. A president, a governor, a minister, and whatever position you are in the government, you are looking, the people you are representing, senators, whatever, you are like their father. If your father can be this wicked to you as his son, what would you do? You disown. Some people will disown their father. They say, no, this person cannot be my father. This person cannot be my father. The same way father will disown their children, though. Say, this person cannot be my children. No, for you to disown your children at some level, say, this person has changed. It is because as a father, you are also failed. Do you understand? So that is it. So Wike, Tinubu, and some other persons like that are not supposed to be a politician. No, that is not how to play politics. You don't play politics with wickedness. Anyways, but this man don't finish with Kisha. Oh God. Now what do you think? Please. And again, all this has been said. Whatever anybody is saying, or anybody is saying there is no Christian genocide, you are only saying that because we Nigerians know the truth already. We are looking for help. This country is facing too many challenges as we speak now. So we now need help, somebody to come and help us. Otherwise, we are not, if we are not able to solve this problem now, more problem is awaiting. Because this issue now, let me tell you this. If Donald Trump, and for any reasons Donald Trump failed to intervene, or the US now failed to intervene, like I said before, it will take time again. If they are able to succeed, do everything to say, okay, there is no Christian genocide, this and that, Donald Trump failed to come to intervene by military, boot on ground, or gun brazen, they failed to intervene before this issue will continue. Before Donald Trump will look into this matter again, say, you guys said there is no Christian genocide. What is happening again? Before Donald Trump will think about this, it's going to take years again. Once they remove Nigeria from this a particular concern, a country of particular concern, it will be years again. At that time, a lot of things would have gone wrong. And that time, these people will now have upper hand. They say, now we are coming for you. They will. This one now will be deliberate. They will come for Christian because they know the US will not come immediately again. Do you understand? If Donald Trump fail to come now, that's when these people will strike. Oh, I'm just saying this now. They say, okay, you guys wanted to report us. You think Donald Trump will come and do us anything? Now Donald Trump failed to intervene. The military failed to intervene. They did not come. Now, good. I am coming for you guys. They will strike. Go and mark this down. I'm just saying this now. I said Tinubu swinging to actions. They say this must not happen. And if it happens, you get this. This happens, you get that. And some of these people will be arrested. Otherwise, we are wasting time. So that is how it is. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this YouTube channel and be your guide on that for me now.